Hey everyone, welcome back to another session of GDG Doha. So today we have a very special episode, especially in terms of Qatar. So we are going to have some special guests today on our channel as well. So without further ado, let's get started. So today's session is all going to be more interactive. So feel free to leave your comments or chat in the comment section, as well as this is going to be start to a new chapter as part of the whole community is involved. So we have Ghassan Kosta, who's the country manager of Google Cloud Qatar as well. And today's topic is, of course, going to be about introduction to Google Cloud. So before I bring in Ghassan to the channel, a brief introduction about myself for people who are joining us for the very first time. Welcome to GDG Doha. My name is Sachin, Google Developer Expert. I also head the Google Developer Groups Doha, as well as a CTO of a company called Tupro Life. So as part of GDG Doha and the community, I have multiple roles and I wear multiple hats as well. So I had the Google Developer Groups in Doha. We are an active community. We have close to around 1,900 plus, close to 2,000 active members. We would like to have all of you get involved in the upcoming events, workshops, and a lot more that we have to offer as part of the developer community. I'm also an active mentor for a lot of startups in the region. I'm a writer, blogger, as well as a YouTuber. So for people who are actually joining us for the very first time, what is a Google Developers Group? So think about GDG Doha or Google Developer Groups Doha as your own local dev or tech community. It's a meetup event that includes talks on a wide range of topics. What we do as part of GDG Doha is not just focus on developer community as such, but we are also an inclusive community. So that means it's just not about people or developers. We are also focused on entrepreneurs, startups, designers. Anyone who is interested in tech are welcome to be part of GDG Doha. So with this specific event, we are starting a new chapter where I'm super excited to announce that Google Cloud is finally here in Qatar. And there's a new collaboration that's happening between the community, GDG Doha, as well as Google Cloud Qatar. And before I actually proceed in that specific forefront, I have two special guests from Google right now joining us as well. So let's bring in Ghassan Kosta, who's the country manager of Google Cloud. And we have Laurie joining us from Google as well. She's the head of retail practice in Google Cloud. So thanks a lot, Ghassan, and thanks, Laurie, for joining us today.
Yeah, hi, Sachin.
Hi, Ghassan. It's wonderful to have you on the community. We are super excited. I mean, a bit introduction is going back when we started the community, we were super excited to have this entire community grow in Qatar. And now that Google Cloud is finally here in Qatar, I think there's a lot more opportunities and collaborations and career development that's going to be part of this whole process. So super excited to have you as well as Laurie on the show.
Perfect. Thank you, Sachin. It's also really great.
Thanks a lot, Ghassan and Laurie. And I think as part of today's session, we'd also like to see, since this is an introduction to the Google Cloud, I would actually leave it to you, Ghassan, to do the introductions and take us through the importance of Google Cloud and the impact that it will have in Qatar.
Yeah, for sure. So really, it's really a pleasure to be part of this first GDG community group. So first, hello everyone and welcome to the GDG group. At the outset, let me thank each one of you for attending this call. I want to thank you, Sachin, for organizing it, and I know you've been really a great support for all the Google developers in Qatar when you started and initiated this group. It's been more than 1 year, 1 year and a half, and I know there were a lot of interactions, and you have, as a group, more and more your support. So I need just to highlight, when you join a Google developer group, you'll have the opportunity to meet local developers with similar interests in technology, get inspired by those around you, hear from industry experts, and solve problems together. So a GDG meetup event includes talks on a wide range of technical topics where you can learn new skills through hands-on workshops. And I'm so excited, and you have our full support as Google Cloud Qatar, and you have our commitment to grow your new learnings and connections to build great products, advance your skills, career, and network. And my message for you today is to share our vision and mission for the Qatari market and what we will deliver to our customers and partners. As a GDG member, it's fundamental to understand the Google Cloud story and what we need to achieve. As we look towards the future, we see optimism in our customers as they plan for the future, optimism in governments as they seek to help the citizens through an enormously complicated year, and based on the Qatar National Vision 2030. And for sure, optimism in our GDG community to reimagine the future, to reimage and reimagine the technology platforms that are going to help organizations pivot to the future. So we see a number of important trends as we help our customers solve their future needs, responsibility to rapidly digitize the business and their technology platform, to reduce the cost pressure associated with fixed inflexibility IT systems, to support the needs that their employees and the partners and customers have to work from home, to address technology disruptions like 5G that's emerging in the communications industry, and lastly, to meet the requirements associated with the digital sovereignty that many governments and policymakers are working together on. Mainly at Google Cloud Qatar, our mission remains to accelerate organizations' ability to digitally transform their business and to give our customers a hybrid workplace for the future with the best infrastructure, platform, industry-specific solutions, and expertise. So how are we looking at transforming infrastructure? How we will be able to support the country and our customers and partners? Our vision for infrastructure is to allow organizations to use a single, consistent programming model, operational toolset, and security solutions to spin up elastically compute, storage, network, and to manage it either in our public cloud regions, in a private cloud solution that we're bringing to the market next year, on top of having other workloads in different on-prem and off-prem. And even on telecommunications edge, where we are seeing enormous growth with our mobile edge computing solutions. So a single way to deploy infrastructure flexibly across all of these environments and to transform infrastructure from being about proprietary clouds to open, secure, multi-cloud infrastructure. On top of this infrastructure, organizations increasingly see data as the core asset that enables their digital transformation. And we at Google are looking to transform data in organizations from proprietary silos that are fragmented to a unified data platform and intelligence. It will allow organizations to ingest and manage data in our managed database services, to create fully managed data lakes and data warehouses. And it will help run sophisticated AI models on top of this data in the data lake and data warehouse to build data-driven applications. And with our new acquisition of Looker, to enable data self-service to allow organizations to use data much more flexibly than they could before. In addition, we also see that the work environment is transforming. People won't return to work in their offices the same way they did before the pandemic. And we see the need for hybrid work environments where employees, customers, and even partners can now use a more unified tool set that brings together the power of communication tools, mail, enterprise, consumer messaging, audio and video meetings, along with documents, collaboration tools, and our drive into a single unified work environment. Imagine that we could all sit together like what we are doing now and creatively on a single digital canvas, define ideas on how we can go to market, store them in a document, edit them live through a shared meeting canvas, and transform how we all work together. Our vision is to transform the work environment from a fragmented collection of tools that were not built on a cloud architecture to a unified digital workspace. Finally, we recognize that every industry has different needs for cloud technology. Retailers and consumer packaged goods are focused on e-commerce, demand forecasting, product discovery. And financial services institutions are looking at how they know their customers better, build customer 360, and protect against fraud and anti-money laundering. When it comes to industrial manufacturers, they are looking at quality inspection, adaptive controls for their factory floor, and improving the supply and distribution capabilities. Using our expertise in machine learning and our capability in data processing, we're building unique solutions for each industry, recognizing that they have unique needs. So we are transforming infrastructure, we are transforming data, we are transforming workplaces and industry-specific solutions with our product capability. We're expanding our mission-critical support that is really key to our partners and customers, to which we had enormous interest from customers. We're expanding our global reseller network as well as our partnership with both global and regional system integrators, along with the Qatari local SIs. We're also expanding our cloud customer communities so they can get to know one another and give us feedback on what they need from us as an organization. We're broadening our developer reach, we're improving and enhancing and growing our certification programs. And that's why we are really so interested to support and commit when it comes to GDG in Doha. And we're bringing all of this to our partners, to a partner marketplace with attractive benefits. Our mission continues to transform customers, and our success comes when our customers succeed. So looking ahead, we want to accelerate this mission to bring our technology, our expertise, and to listen to customers and help them grow and transform. So as we look forward, we remain focused on being an organization that's leading our mission with customer empathy. We want to be humble. We want to listen to customers and their needs. We want to accelerate how quickly we can understand these needs and apply our technology and our expertise to help them solve their needs. Together with our partners and GDG community, we represent an enormous asset to complementing our products with their skills. We believe that we can help organizations prepare for the future and how organizations recover from the pandemic and build a bright new future together. I encourage each one of you in the GDG community to look forward boldly to this year, to learn and exhibit about all the new innovations we're bringing to the market, and to have a fantastic years ahead. We consider everyone part of the GDG community as our backbone, and we'll be relying on each one of you to bring talents to join our network and digitally transform Qatar. GDG will be really a very important part of Google's success in Qatar that I will be relying on, and you have all our support to make sure you are having the knowledge and to succeed together. So thank you one more time, Session, for this opportunity to join today's event. And we're really looking forward to build another successful chapter with each other.
Thanks a lot, Ghassan. So I think I can honestly say that one of the few highlight moments that I found in your presentation was creating the future of workspace. So as a community that we've been part of this entire period, we've seen, and I've seen personally, the tremendous growth in how Qatar has transformed itself. The startup ecosystem, the SMEs, the big organizations all have stepped up and created this whole ecosystem. And we are actually happy to be part of that as well. With that being said, another highlight that I found was that succeeding with the success of the customers. So that's also an important point. Now, an interesting thing that I found out was also the fact that how Google Cloud, now that it's finally here in Qatar, how it can create learning paths and new opportunities for people here in Qatar. So you did highlight some of those points as well. And I would quickly want the community to see some of those things that we can kind of collaborate and offer as part of GDG Doha as well.
True.
So in terms of GDG Doha and what we do as a community, for this specific Google Cloud collaboration, what we have plans for all of you out there is we are going to have events. So these kind of events can be in the form of these live streams. It can be tech talks. It can be workshops. It can be listening to experts. We have study jams that's going to come. We can also help you prepare for certifications and career development programs. And finally, it's also a platform for you to actually share your stories, right? You can be an individual developer, you can be a startup, you can be an SME. You can actually share your stories, your journey, and this is the platform that we have for you to share that. So a simple example of an event that we can do to kind of progress or get started with Google Cloud is something called as Cloud Study Jams. So what is Cloud Study Jams? It is a collective learning program. We'll have a similar event like this. People who have hands-on experience on cloud or people who are completely new to cloud, the idea is to go ahead and have step-by-step hands-on workshops for you to kind of get familiar with the whole concept of cloud, how you can start with the very basic beginner level, and then how you can progress from there step by step, along with by earning badges as well. So why run a Google Cloud Study Jam? Again, you have access to Quick Labs is a tool which internally Googlers themselves use it to learn, train themselves. So you would have access to that as a community. You will also earn Google Cloud badges for each topic or each skill that you complete. Again, for all the members of GDG Doha, it's gonna be free. So you can come be part of the event. We'll have a special access code that will give you 1 month access. The next month, you can still come and do another event and keep learning as much as possible. So here are some of the examples of what you can learn. And again, we are not even touching all the features and functionalities of Google Cloud, but these are some of the examples. And what I'm more interested and keen on seeing is what you guys want to learn. And as a community, what are the different topics and what are the different certifications that you're interested in taking, and based on that, we can curate the content accordingly. So as part of the infrastructure and architecture study jams, we have the basic essentials. So GCP is Google Cloud Platform. So you'll get to see how you can create your own virtual machines, get started with Google Cloud, understand about load balancers, network, all of that. Then you'll also learn about deploying applications, cloud architecture, and for people who are architects, cloud architects, and you want to prepare for the Google Cloud certification, we have a specific lab sessions for them as well. So again, in terms of security, Kubernetes in the cloud, containers, Kubernetes solutions, and the most important thing that a lot of us are very excited about, machine learning. So we've done events in the past saying that the whole idea about machine learning is not just about being very focused towards or learning mathematics and solving complex solutions. Google Cloud has already provided all of that behind their infrastructure. And what we can do as developers is to use their existing tools and services, which they are pioneering, and kind of go ahead and easily integrate that into your existing products and solutions. So if you're interested in getting onto the whole machine learning bandwagon, you're more than welcome to do so. I'm super excited that we'll be doing a lot of those today. And we have things for BigQuery, for people who are as data scientists. We have topics for each and every one of you. So make sure that you join the official GDG Doha community. We'll provide the links as well. So it's important that you be part of the community so that you get these updates as and when we have each event. We'll also have speakers from different backgrounds, from Google, outside Google experts, Google developer experts would come in and give talks and sessions as well. So what's next? As a community, I think the first thing that you need to do is be part of the community. I know a lot of you who are joining us have already been part of the meetup. So we have a new platform, new tool. So it's called the GDG community.dev/GDG-Doha. So this is our official GDG Doha community page. So make sure that you joined this specific community.
Lot of interesting topics, really. It's a big diversification of trainings that everyone can benefit, from the DevOps side to the BigQuery, the AI, ML. And as far as I know, Session, you were highlighting to me last time about even doing live sessions, live when it comes to AI, machine learning, live use cases. This is really so interesting also.
Definitely. So that actually brings me back to this channel as well. So for people who are joining us for the very first time, make sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell icon so that you can get notified. Apart from the GDG Doha channel, where we'll have monthly and weekly streams, I also have my own personal YouTube channel as well, where we touch upon topics like augmented reality, Google Cloud, machine learning, chatbots, Google Assistant, step by step. So make sure that you join Tech with Such. So if you go to YouTube and search for Tech with Such, you can subscribe to that specific channel as well. So a combination of these two channels would actually give you probably contents on every week. So that's going to help you kind of gather as many information as possible. And what we as a community, what we plan to do is to kind of give you contents so that you can learn from the beginner stage and then slowly progress towards your certification. So for people who are really interested in Google Cloud certifications, make sure to visit this specific link. I will provide all the links in the comment section as well. So in this case, what you can do is go ahead and fill all this information so that we get to know better about what are your interests, what are the specific topics that you're interested in. Based on that, we can go ahead and curate the contents and deliver it to you.
This is really very important session, and thank you for bringing up the certification topic. So part of our commitment as Google Cloud in Qatar, we will be building a center of excellence. And the Center of Excellence will be really very important because it will provide all the trainings, there will be training facilities, and there will be a lot of support in such a case. So in a way, we will target B2B, we'll target even B2C, and we want to make sure we will be providing the right materials, the right certifications, to really increase the knowledge and certification for Google Cloud and Qatar. And this is something, a priority for us as Google Cloud. So we will make sure by having the Center of Excellence, we'll have more and more engineers joining along, also getting the programs, being certified, and why not having more and more people reaching the Google Developer Expert like session already, the certification that already session is having and leveraging and supporting Google even in different events, not only in Qatar, even outside Qatar.
Definitely, Ghassan. I think we kind of discussed this last time as well. So our aim over here with Google Cloud as well as Google Developer Groups Doha is not only to provide you with the content, but also to kind of prepare you on a career journey. So starting from having hands-on experience, building cloud applications to different topics, and also having these access to experts coming in on the community, delivering their content and experience as well, expertise as well. And along with that, we would want you to be part of this closed ecosystem where you come in, develop your skills, and then progress towards the Google Cloud certifications. We have different kinds of certifications that Google Cloud offers. And with those certifications, you can then take it to the next level and become a Google developer expert as well. So who knows, the possibilities are endless. We are all excited to kind of be here, be part of the community, and also help you guys also accelerate your career at the same time.
Perfect. I want to add on top. Yeah, please, Lori. No, go ahead, Lori. It's Women's Day. You have the leverage.
I just want to give my perspective, probably from the market. I think this is an amazing opportunity for, thanks to all of you for already joining today. That means you're already curious enough to learn more, which is amazing. But I think also, this is a tremendous opportunity because when we go and see customer, Ghassan can confirm, the biggest thing we hear is we do not find those skills in the market today. So by joining this journey and by joining us here, you will actually set yourself for success and you will get ahead in the market. So I think it's an immense opportunity to be able to leverage those trainings and certification and yeah, it will add some amazing badges to your CV and career. And as we move on with Google, you will grow with us. And I think also another point that I want to make is that we want to hear about it. So if you earn those badges, if you actually join, please post it on LinkedIn. We want to be hearing about what you've done, and we want to be rewarding those efforts as well. So please feel free to share as well.
Well said.
Perfect,
Lori. And happy
International
Women's Day, Lori.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Sure. I hope we have,
and happy International Women's Day to everyone out there.
Yeah.
We need women developers, so I hope we have many people.
Definitely. And I think as part of this whole process, Lori and Ghassan, I think we have a lot more women in tech in Qatar as well. So our upcoming event, which is happening this specific month, we have Courage to Create, which is an International Women's Day event that is conducted by the Women in Tech in Qatar as well as GDG Doha. So you're all welcome to join that. And as part of the other important point that Lori mentioned is the key is as part of this whole process, you can also share your progress as well. So we are super excited to share that with our social media, as well as you can also post it on LinkedIn, as Laurie mentioned, so that we can highlight what you have accomplished as well.
100%. And I want to add also, really the opportunity is very big, guys. And by having now the commitment from a government and Google to have 3 data centers in Qatar, this is an immense opportunity for all of us as GDG community to have more and more opportunities where we are responsible for in the Qatari market based on the Qatar National Vision 2030. And the data centers that are built in Qatar, Qatar will be a regional hub. So the opportunity even will be bigger, also outside Qatar, with the support of Google Cloud team. And there will be a lot of partners that will be coming part of the Google Cloud ecosystem and startup in Qatar. So there will be immense opportunity, and we're looking forward to help you, to support you, and to serve you better.
So I think, Ghassan, you kind of touched upon one of the comments that we had as well. So when is it likely to see Qatar regions and zones in the GCP console?
Yeah, thank you, Nabil. So on the region side and on the marketplace, we will see Qatar hopefully mid next year. So this is the expected. So we signed already the agreements, and the work is already happening in place from facilities, from passive components. We are hoping by beginning next year, we will build our reference architecture, because there is a standard when it comes to Google data centers. And that's why we hope by mid next year, Qatar will be listed as a region and it's accessible to move forward. So the commitment and the plan is big. The deadlines are in place. Even I'm having bi-weekly calls with our RIFs team, that they are the one handling the facilities. Even we are recruiting now an IT operation manager for our Google data center. So already it's posted on LinkedIn. You can apply. So, and we will be reaching more than 25 resources by end of May. And this is only as Google Cloud Qatar. Also, when it comes to Alphabet, the office that we are having in downtown Mushairib, it's a big office where it will be for Alphabet and Google Cloud Qatar. I will be the brand and diversity manager for the Google as a whole. And as highlighted in the beginning, the commitment is big in Qatar, and that's why when we, as Google Cloud, we took the decision to build the data centers in Qatar, it wasn't from nowhere. The opportunity is big, and our commitment even is bigger to make this market and to be driving the digital transformation in the country.
Thanks a lot, Ghassan. So I think that's fantastic, because a lot of us out there, especially the developer community, would be super excited to actually see some of these opportunities that are available directly in Google Cloud. So I think the developer community will be super excited for that. And apart from that, I can also see some of the questions coming through. So let's see. So we have excellent start to the event. Thank you. So a lot of comments coming through. And I think apart from these, we have some questions. Let me.
Yeah, please.
Somebody had asked, hi, I'm from Mumbai. Can I join Doha community and get the certification and other process? So let me go ahead and answer that. So as part of GDG Doha, yes, of course, it's a community for the local region, GDG Doha, but with the whole pandemic situation, we decided that we also do these live streams, public events. So it's for anyone to join and be part of. But in terms of certifications as well, you can be part of the event. You can go through the certification process as well. So there's no specific thing that you need to be exactly in Qatar, but the majority of the events and the focus would be focused towards the Qatari market and worldwide as well. So I hope that answers your question.
We are well known as Google with the open source, open systems.
Exactly.
So we are open for sure for any support, even from Doha to Mumbai.
So we have another question. Can you tell us more about the Center of Excellence in Qatar, please?
Yeah, so the Center of Excellence will be done in collaboration with Qatar Free Zone. And as highlighted, we'll be targeting the B2B and B2C. Still, we are drafting because the launch and the landing page, we are finalizing it in the coming 1 month. And the launching will happen, I'm expecting around May time. There will be trainings that will be offered, and it will be even highlighted and stated which topics every week, where there is capacity for sure part, because sometimes the model and the course could be 25 or 50 attendees. We are working also on different things when it comes to virtual, because the virtual will stay, so there will be virtual, and even there will be on-prem trainings. So it will be a full program, and there will be certifications. So this is partially what will happen in the Center of Excellence. Even we will be having also an incubation hub that is separate, where we'll be pushing and supporting more and more startup companies to come and start in Qatar, where we will be offering them all the facilities, from technicalities, from technology, from platforms, and even from facilities along with Qatar Free Zone to start up their business. Because maybe I know very well, I've been 16 years in Qatar and I know the market very well. And we know that we are lacking a little bit when it comes to startup business. We are not able to support the community and the startup community in Qatar. And this is our commitment as Google Cloud, where we'll have an incubation hub and we will be supporting our digital native customers that will be joining and will be scaling from Qatar to the world.
So those are some excellent points, Ghassan. I'm super excited about that whole initiative as well. So I think we have another question coming up from Shivani. So apart from the above discussion, is Google coming up in Qatar to facilitate ad businesses and listing as well? So can I get in touch with someone from Google Cloud Qatar or Google Qatar?
Yeah, so for sure we can support. You can reach out to us and we can route to the people that can take forward when it comes to the ad. In a way, you can reach out to me on LinkedIn. Please feel free to message me and I'm ready to support.
Great. So we have more questions pouring in. Great initiative for startups. What would be the process? And I think, Ghassan, you already kind of touched upon some of those points as well. Then Nabil saying, thank you so much. Exciting times ahead. It is Nabil. So thank you so much for all of you who have joined us for today's session as well. I think it was an excellent session. Thank you, Laurie. Thank you, Ghassan, for being part of the community, for joining us today, and also kind of opening the doors to much more better opportunities and possibilities in the coming future. So do we have any other questions? Thank you for the amazing session. Thanks, Safwan. So with that, once again, thank you all for joining us. Thanks, Ghassan, and thanks, Laurie. It's been a pleasure to host you both. And it's wonderful to have Google Cloud finally here in Qatar, guys. So make sure to follow all of the specific links, be part of the community, make sure to fill up the form so that we can know your interest in Google Cloud certifications and provide a learning path based on that. So with that being said, thank you all for joining and have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Sasha.
Thank you all.
Bye-bye.